welcome to my channel. My name is Sunwa, and today I want to talk to you guys about anxiety and overthinking. So anxiety and overthinking is something that I have to deal with on a daily basis. You guys need to understand, when you get to a point where you don't feel anxiety, where you don't feel like you're overthinking about a situation, these are things that you need to work on every single day. It's like cleaning a room. When you clean a room, you've cleared it out once and it's tidy, but it doesn't mean that the room's gonna be tidy forever. You have to do maintenance. Like everything, like our thoughts, we have to do maintenance on our thoughts. That's why we have to be very careful with what we consume and what we listen to. It comes from music, videos, anything that can inflict the way of our thoughts. We need to change it. We have to be very careful with what we allow to enter our thoughts. So when it comes to overthinking creates a lot of anxiety. Overthinking and anxiety come hand in hand. Why? Because you're thinking about the future. Everything that has to do with the future causes anxiety, okay? But one thing I want you to remind, one thing I want to remind you is that the future actually does not exist. The past does not exist. What we have is now. The past, we have memories. Those are facts, things that we cannot change. No matter how hard you try, those things will always be there. They're past, but they will never come back. Once you accept that, then everything's a lot easier. The future, sometimes we create these images of something we want to do, or we're like over ambitious, or there's a problem that we might be facing, and then this can happen, that can happen, whatever, all of these possible outcomes. But the truth is, these things don't exist until it happens. So you can say to me, oh, but yeah, like it seems like it can be this way, or like I'm thinking about this, then this, and you try to add these dots together. But then if you want to think along those lines, I can say to you, but a plane can crash into your house right now and you could die. It's the same thing. It's got the same possibility, because until it happens, it's not reality. What is a reality is what you have now. Where you're here right now, those actions that you can do now is the most important thing. That's why I say to you, you have to be aligned in thoughts and in action. Imagine like building a house, okay? So imagine you're gonna build a house. You have this idea, you've got a plan of the house that you want to build. So your outcome is the house. This is the thing you want to build. And how do you build the house? Is by your habits. As a byproduct of doing these things, of putting brick by brick by brick by brick, you build a house. You don't build a house straight away. So our habits are the bricks, and our outcome is our purpose, our goal is the house. So now you know that you want to create this house. You don't think of the house. All you think about today and now is laying brick by brick by brick. So ask yourself, what did I do today that will help me create this house? So I know sometimes when we overthink and anxiety, for example, I always think, what if it doesn't go wrong? What if it goes wrong? What if this happens? What if that happens? But what if that doesn't happen? What if it goes well? And that's the thing, is sometimes a lot of things are out of our control, and there's no point trying to control it. It's sometimes, for example, you have a plant and it's green. The fact is, this plant is green. This plant is green. And you're saying, oh, but why isn't it white? But imagine it turns white, or imagine, like, why can't it be white? But it's not, it's green. So I don't know where I was going with that point, but the thing with anxiety and overthinking is, don't think about the future because it's not here. All you have to think about is now, and do everything you have to do now, today. The most important thing is regrets are guideline. Don't live your days with regrets. What do I mean by that? Because if we live our day with regrets, regret is a guideline to how we need to live our lives. So whenever we do something, we regret it, it's because we shouldn't have done that thing. So if we live by that, everything will be a lot clearer. So remember, make sure everything that you do is in alignment with your purpose, your actions, and everything that you do, just focus on today. So that is a little message that I want to share. I hope it made sense. I'm kind of tired. I was feeling kind of low earlier. I've done some burpees, spent some time with my dog, and I'm going to get some rest. But I had to make sure I let you guys hear this message. So I'm sharing this message with you guys now. If it benefited you, just let me know in the comments down below. I want to hear your thoughts. That's, out, but that's not just love.